Most people don't strive towards their goals because they're always waiting for the perfect time. They tell themselves that it's not the right time, they don't have enough money. If you don't start now, then when will you? For the past 6 months, I've been on a pretty crazy journey as a digital nomad, not really having a quote-unquote home, just kind of bouncing around from one place to the next. I'm currently in Asia. I've been out in Asia for about 4 months. It's a different life. I told myself in 2023 that I would embark on this journey, and here I am. But again, when I first told the people around me that I was going to be embarking on this journey, there was a lot of doubt that was projected onto me, a lot of negativity as far as like how I'm going to be able to do it, how it's going to be sustainable. But again, it's because they're projecting their fears onto me in regards to what is or isn't possible. But I now know within myself that there isn't ever a perfect time. You just have to walk the path and know that the universe, God, Jesus, whatever power that transcends this reality that you believe in is guiding you, and that you are capable. But you have to, of course, believe in your own capabilities before you can even step in that direction. Otherwise, your mind will just be filled with negativity and lack, the money that you don't have, the skill set that you don't have. I didn't know how I was going to be able to do all this, bro. I didn't know how I was going to be able to travel from, California to Tokyo to now, like, being in the Philippines. But I'm out here. In 2023, like last year, I had no idea how I was going to be able to do this. You don't need to know how. Like, that's what I'm really trying to help you understand. You don't need to know how it's going to happen. Most people are so fixated on knowing the how. It has to be 100% predictable. And if it's not, I can't move forward because the unknown in their minds are scary. It's frightening. But during that time in 2023, I was doing all that I could to make it as predictable as possible, but also cultivating a new perspective on what the unknown is to me. The unknown is not scary. The unknown is not frightening. The unknown is exciting. This is what I live for. It's adventurous, bro. If you pulled up to a movie theater and you knew exactly how the movie was gonna unfold, that's a boring ass movie, bro. It's a terrible movie. The worst movies to me are the predictable movies. So you need to view your life in the same way. It shouldn't be predictable to a certain degree, right? Of course, you want to set out goals and you want to tell yourself like where you're going to be in, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years, etc. But you can only know so much. You can't know each and every detail of where you're headed, right? And if you did, this life would be so boring. It wouldn't be nearly as thrilling. So if not now, then when? There's going to be a million reasons as to why you don't start this new business, as to why you don't start traveling, as to why you don't talk to that new girl, that new guy, as to why you don't try out for the team. Whatever it is, bro, there's always going to be reasons why you shouldn't. And if you continue to focus on the lack and you allow the doubt to really dictate what you do or don't do, before you know it, you're going to age and wonder where all the time went. And I think that fear for me of, wondering where all the time went exceeded the fear of the unknown. So I hope you really understand what I just said there. The fear of time like passing me by, so to speak, and just living like a comfortable life that lacked adventure and experience and opportunity to acquire wisdom exceeded the fear of the unknown because I changed my perception of what the unknown is. The unknown is thrilling. It takes a strong level of willpower and detachment from what you can't control because, bro, there's only so much you can control. And most people think that in order to strive towards the life that they want, their dreams, they have to control everything. You can't. You literally cannot. All that you can do is take inspired action, let go of the desired outcome, and maintain a positive attitude regularly. That's what I did, bro, and I'm out here living my dream, man. I'm literally out here in Asia right now. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of discomfort that comes with it, a lot of adjusting. I'm from Canada. When you're coming from Canada and you come out to Asia, everything's flipped, bro. Everything's different. In the first few days in all these locations will always be uncomfortable. But once you start to, get in your rhythm and you start to recognize the beauty and all these different lifestyles, there's so much growth that comes from it. I'm in my 20s right now, and I always told myself that I wanted to travel the world in my 20s. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that. Of course, in hindsight, I wish I would have started even sooner. But again, I think looking back, it was really just me not knowing exactly how it was all going to happen. But once I detached from the fact that I'm not going to know how everything's going to unfold, and I'm just going to allow life to reveal itself to me as I continue to give my best efforts and practice a positive mindset day after day. It's crazy how things just work out. But again, it really does all start with the law of assumption. If you don't know what the law of assumption is, I really encourage you to check out the work of Neville Goddard. Okay, the law of assumption is essentially assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled without it actually being fulfilled in this physical reality. So it takes a higher level of thinking and a higher level of awareness to be able to practice the law of assumption. And I was practicing it unconsciously, but now as I continue to create my reality consciously, it's just even more fascinating. There's no perfect time. The perfect time is now, y'all. Stop waiting. Stop making excuses. You're more than capable, and you know that you are. You're destined for more. I'm living proof of that anybody can do it, and I'm rooting for you. It's KT, man, signing off.